That was a long 5 seconds, though.
YOLO.
That's a long 5 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, so of course our next matchup will be on Clash at Blackcliff, and we'll determine who has advantage going into the grand finals. This matchup, of course, this map features man-made structures and natural structures from mountains, factories, and all sorts of things.
Quick.
Yes, it did. As we go into the ship, call out ship number 1 is the Protos Tip Box, piloted by Water It's Me. We have a Pyramidion, a Gat Artemis Pyramidion. Yes, it's a reverse Artemis Gat with a Banshee and a Flare on the side. Ship number 2, the Pretado, piloted by Spudnik, a Watch-a-Fish with double-side Caro. Ship number 3 is the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom, a Hades Mobula, double Artemis on the bottom, and a Gatling and a Flare on the wings. Ship number 4 is the Big Borner, piloted by Solidus Bucket. I see what you did there. A reverse Gat Artemis Pyramidion with side Artemis and a Flare. I see what you did there. Solidus, I see what you did there. My eyes see things.
They can't unsee.
What do
They
your
cannot
eyes see?
They cannot be unseen.
Yes, your eyes cannot be unseen. That's
Yes, your eyes cannot be unseen. They are the eyes of the potato.
My God.
Big burner, born.
But yeah, jeez, now
The
she gets it.
puns.
Now she gets it.
No, I already got it.
You already got it. You just chose to ignore it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I didn't get it. And potato, if there was an M, that would mean something else.
The eyes, the potatoes, if you cut off the
that's-
eyes, you can grow
that's-
another potato.
We'll move on from that anyway. By the way, they're
Have fun.
playing off of the Reborn, so, you know. I see what's going on here. Yeah. Anyway, moving on from that, as ships are engaging, as the Pretado eating some shots right now as the first engagement of this third matchup has begun, as looks like the Gat Artemis trying to put shots into the Pretado. Pretado, however, getting the flank on the Reborn. This could be bad for the Reborn as they get height advantage as well. Oh, here we go with the Watcha. Here we go. Miki putting some shots into the Reborn. One small problem with that plan, they only get 2 engines. However, they do get the hull break.
Indeed, Reborn is losing this battle because Potato and Protoss ship Tip Box were going after the Reborn. However, the Tip
Potato might
Box
ram
is now
here.
going after the Big Borner. Oh, that would be hard.
Oh,
And Potato is going after the Reborn with armor broke on the Potato. Big Borner is
just call them big, and that's all. Just leave it as is.
I have to do this.
You
I
have
need
to?
win.
It's a
I
personal
need
challenge.
to win. I can't lose.
Challenge accepted? Okay. Anyway,
Indeed.
Protoss Tip Box trying to deny the Tiger uppercut. However, Protoss Tip Box themselves gets hull stripped as the Pretado moving in very quickly on the Reborn, and they are just absolutely showing no fear as the Pretado getting the Hwacha in. They are trying to, they're trying to set up a sandwich here, or possibly a mid-air curb stomp on the Reborn, but they themselves are hull broken, forcing them to back up. As Reborn still hull broken, they are losing some permahull there. Pretado about to get their front gun camped. Oh, but the Hwacha still goes out. Armor rebuilt, so they only eat about a quarter of that clip into the permahull of the Reborn. Pretado trying desperately to get shots out onto the Reborn. Reborn hull broken, balloon broken, almost completely component broken. Pretado looking to get that Hwacha into arc. They do get it into arc, but that armor comes back up in time. We'll keep an eye on the Pretado versus Reborn. Reborn's in big trouble right here. This could be a curb stomp. It will be a curb stomp by the Pretado. Pretado takes first blood advantage. It is 1-0 in favor of Red. Pretado now hydroing back up. First kill to Red. As now let's take a look at the other combat, the other 1v1. Protoss Tip Box and Big going at each other right now as the Pretado moving back into the engagement. They get a Hwacha out there. A bit of a wild Hwacha, but they get both front guns, so that is enough for the Pretado to make the move onto the Big. Pretado moving around the side, and they are trying desperately to get the balloon pop on the Big. If they get that break, oh, but they got the engines now. Big is in trouble. They are in big trouble right now. There's the hull break. There's the Hwacha. 50% perma gone. Make that about 60%. Protoss Tip Box could have something here. Looks like Pretado moving back in on the Reborn. And Protoss Tip Box is trying to finish off the Big very quickly. They should finish him off right here, and no, they're camping that hole on the Big. Reborn with a good dive right there, avoiding the Pretado, but they've put themselves into curb stomp territory here. Except they said, no, Hydro out of that. That's their Big goes down, 2-0 in favor of Red. Reborn's in trouble.
Indeed, Reborn is now watched.
Oh,
Watched.
yeah. Yeah, they are
Watch
watching.
it. Watch it.
They need to watch out as Pretado is going to stomp them, or they could just bottom out and die.
Oh. Oh, what a pun.
I know, it's the obligatory
Watch
one
out.
time. It's the obligatory one time.
Well, the Reborn is now very...
Oh, good ram right there.
They're dying.
Yeah, they're dying, they're dead.
Oh, there it is.
I think they're a little more than dying right there. I'm pretty sure we need to call the morgue. 3-0 in favor of red.
Indeed.
They're
Congratulations.
clearly dying from that terrible pun.
Every time you say big, Big the Cat always pops in my mind.
I'm not even going to touch that one.
Darude Sandstorm?
Big the Cat.
Anyway, yes, Big is in big trouble. Yes, Stefan, that pun has already been said. We've already gone there.
And the Reborn has been reborn.
We should just stop while we're ahead. We should just stop while we're ahead at this point. As it is 3-0 in favor of red. Blue has respawned. And this next engagement is set to begin very shortly, with plenty of time left in this matchup. I don't think we'll have any problems with overtime in this matchup, much to the dismay of certain individuals who might want coin flips that they will not be had.
The tip box is going for recon, like right into the offensive. Meanwhile, the Pretado is going after Big Borner. No, he's going after the Reborn with
Plot
the Watch
twist.
Barrage. Nicely done, disabling all of their guns except the Beacon Flare gun. Pretado is now alone in the enemy territory. Protoss Tipbox is just shooting Gatling on the Reborn. So
They're
Reborn is now occupied. Pretado is going for the Reborn, it seems, or just dodging Big Borner.
They're shooting galaxies into the Reborn. That's pretty impressive.
Indeed.
That is.
That is very impressive. As Protoss Tipbox trying to line up the Reborn here, they've got something here. As there's a hull break on the Reborn. However, Protoss Tipbox could be in trouble as well. Protoss Tipbox also hull broken. Huacha trying to go into the Reborn. Not much angle to work with though. Both red ships hull broken. Blue might have something to work with here as the Protoss Tipbox might be getting aggressive here. I would not be shocked if they try to get a ram kill out of this at some point. Reborn hull broken. They might be going for something
Reborn
here.
is losing hull very fast.
Oh, they have
Gatling
multiple.
fire from the tip box, just tipping out the...
Oh, Big Borner with a good block right there on the Pretado. Actually, they should not be going for the ram. Should the Protoss tip box? They should not, because Reborn has both Hydro and Shoot Vent. So they should not. They should be taking it very slow here, as the Big and the Reborn going after the Protoss tip box. They've got something to work with here. Looks like they're trying to get whatever they can. It's a DPS race here, folks, as it looks like red loses the DPS race. Blue's on the board, 3-1. Pretado, meanwhile, they're in a 1v2. They're going to dive down, looks like maybe a stamina dive. They're trying to back up. No, they're going straight down as they're going to try to put a watch out onto the Reborn. Too much in the balloon. They're hull broken. 15 in the balloon. Oh, somebody missed a Chem spray. Somebody missed a Chem spray. That is a balloon break on the Pretado.
That was a flare gun, indeed.
That was a flare gun. Somebody missed a Chem spray on the Pretado. They will bottom out. In fact, oh, they're stuck. Oh, that's a hull break. That balloon break went into a hull break right there. They're going to lose some perma-hull for their missed Chem spray.
Yep, but
And it stopped their
Big
momentum.
Borner is was going into the environment, so they missed the arcs. And
Yeah,
now Reborn is going after Pretado.
Yeah, Pretado should go down.
Watch a
Pretado
barrage
should
on the Big Borner,
Yeah.
disabling everything so far. Let's see, yeah, most of the parts, but Pretado is not going to survive here for long. They are dodging bullets from the hard cover. They're just circling around the tower, trying to get as much as possible.
They're not going to survive for long. Those Hades should clean that up. That Gatling should clean it up. That should be a hull break. There's the hull break. Hades should clean that up finally. But every bit of this was set up. They're camping that hull strong right now. But again, resistance is futile. That should be a kill. There it is, 3-2. All set up by a missed Chem spray on the balloon, which shoved them down into this environment right here. Hull break, stopped their momentum, and they were stuck in the engagement. So 3-2, Blue is starting to come back. But Reborn with some terrible perma-hull situation right here. They are held together by industrial strength floss right there. Yes, the return of the industrial strength floss. As, yeah, they're not looking too good right now, but they did pick up the kill on the Pretado with a good flare. A well-timed flare.
Indeed. But Tip Box is now waiting for their ally to spawn. There it is, the potato, new fruit or vegetable, whatever they are. And Reborn is heavily damaged here, so there might be the first target for the red team. Maybe they'll finish up the big Borner and then go after Reborn. Who knows?
Yeah,
Let's see.
certainly see. We'll certainly see as ships are about to engage. Oh, here we go with Pretado. Pretado moving in very aggressively on the big. However, their front gun gets sniped out before they can watch it. So that's a good job by the Artemis gunner on the big, taking it out. That's going to get the Reborn in the door. They have to play very carefully, does the Reborn, against Pretado. However, Protoss tip box is just out of, they're out of Gatling range. They're just in Gatling range, as Pretado was in a 1v2 situation. They do have the Reborn in trouble, though. They might pick this up. In fact, they should pick it up if they get the whole strip. The question is, will they get the whole strip? That's the important question right now. They are working towards that direction. Yes, they do get the whole strip. They do get the kill. 4-2 in favor of red. One more kill will give them the advantage going into the grand finals.
It'd be a big border now. It's alone, and two ships are going for it. He's trying to get away, but he is losing armor. Armor's down. Engines are broken except for one.
Yeah, that Watcher will fix that problem.
They just repaired the armor just in time, but they're losing it again. So they just bought a few seconds of their lives. Armor's up again.
Oh, they're in a
Balloon's
bad
down.
spot. They're in a very bad spot. Pretado going to get the
There it is.
ram
Choo,
kill.
choo.
Here it is. Oh,
And
choo
boom.
choo. Choo choo. Here we go. NA bottom out for the death, and that is it. Red wins 5-2. They will have first blood. Championship advantage. That would be Boog-a-loo crew in the grand finals. They will only need to win one more time in order to win SCS 156. Meanwhile, Chef Xedeon's Potatoes au gratin need to win 2 more times to win SCS number 156. Stay tuned, folks. The grand finals will begin in just a couple of minutes. We'll be right back with that action.